A strikingly beautiful, fun-loving young woman, Elisa McCall had been the envy of many of her classmates. A cheerleader, a member of the Highland Bells drill team, and highlights, Elisa had what appeared to be an idyllic teen life. What she managed to keep hidden from everyone but her closest friends was an all-encompassing illness that dictated her day-to-day existence: bulimia. For the last 6 months of her life, Elisa kept a journal. In it, she eloquently chronicles her journey, a journey that is sometimes philosophical, sometimes tortured, and sometimes hopeful. Yet Elisa could not defeat the demon that controlled her, and in 1996, Elisa tragically took her own life at the age of 20. And for those she left behind, her journal has been the key to understanding her struggles, and for her parents, it empowered them to make Elisa's final request a reality. As Rick McCall so passionately wrote in the year following Elisa's death, our goal, simply stated, is to create an awareness of eating disorders in this community, to spark discussion within our homes and our classrooms about the deadly consequences of eating disorders, to spare one more child from the hell that engulfed Elisa.
The journal, even as painful as it is to read, really helped us in Elisa's death to do something that was, for the greater good. And that does illustrate some of who Elisa was. She was really all about helping others.
So I got involved with the Elisa Project because I heard about them years ago, and about 4 years ago I called to see if they needed a speaker to, just talk about my story of recovery. They said yes, and so I started telling my story.
I chair Eating Disorders Anonymous meetings on Saturdays. It's been amazing.
30 or 40 or 50 years from now, if we continue this process of making people aware, that you won't eliminate the problem, but you'll certainly, reduce it.
I get phone calls from parents. The Elisa Project has my permission to give my name and number out to anyone who needs to talk to a parent who's been there, kind of not through the medical community, someone who just has walked down that horrible, dark road for a long time.
People are not alone. No one's alone in any sort of addiction. And there are a lot of people with eating disorders, and there's a lot of ways to get help.
We now have more and more resources available to the public, to people, through the Elisa Project is a miracle. There's a place to go, people to call, a website to go to find information. When you're helpless and you're hopeless, it is, I can't even begin to describe the value that this organization offers.
Realistically, when a child is battling an eating disorder, the sooner you get help, the better success rate you're going to have.
I feel blessed that the Elisa Project has given me this opportunity to be able to, talk to other people suffering with eating disorders.
I think if she had survived, she would have been very involved with it. I think she would have led the campaign to, help other people.
I think she would have been on a bandwagon out there. She would have found her place. She would have found a platform on which to tell her story, and would have felt like instead of having this private life that she had to be secret from somebody else, I think she would have been on stage and felt like, she had a cause.
Well, the Hope Star Collection basically raises money and awareness for the Elisa Project and the National Eating Disorders Association. And it's just a few items, and that was the starting point to start using the star symbol. Now we put it on every piece of jewelry.
I guess my wish is that in our society that we put less emphasis on how we look and we place more emphasis on being healthy.
And that we will stop, turning our heads and so that more and more people suffering from this disease can realize, that there are places they can go for help and that people do care.
Hope means to me that, that there's more beyond what I see right now than what's going on right now. There's possibilities out there that are really positive.
Let's talk, and we'll fill the air with imagery that lasts forever. So this is love. Yeah, that's a lovely thought. You have to care for it to keep it together.
we could not be more proud of the work the Elisa Project is doing. We, helped launch it, but it's now a community-based organization that is in the schools, it's in the community, it's national, it has a strong presence in the clinical community, and so everything that we had hoped has transpired.
I just hope it continues to grow. I think it helps a lot of people.
We need your support to continue the battle against the dangerous and life-threatening epidemic of eating disorders. Your involvement will help the Elisa Project speak with a stronger voice, both in Dallas and in communities across the country, as we strive to make a difference in the lives of others. Please give so that those who desperately need access to medical and educational resources can continue to benefit from the tremendous assets of our agency. And your generosity will ensure that Elisa's living legacy, the Elisa Project, thrives.